Hey, Mr. Hickman. How you doing, sir? Shame I can't be there to get that free beer. Not that I drink it anyway. I'm not the beer drinker. Yeah, I gotta do it, man. I've never been out your neck of the woods before either. So, I'd like to come and do all the touristy stuff as well. Meeting up with a bunch of, meeting up with quite a few of the YouTubers that I follow. They're all down here in Bradenton doing the burnout rivals. So I'm gonna hang out with them tomorrow. I'm gonna go spend the day in Bradenton, hanging out with all the YouTubers. Oh, you can when you do one, you can geez, what's it called? You can ugh, damn it, brain. Come on now. You can invite people to come into your live streams, and you could do an invite that way, and then it'll send me the link when you go live, and then I can just join. Or you can do that StreamYard, which everybody seems to be doing is a StreamYard. See, that's what I hope to find out what the secret is. I think what the secret is to honestly just flood the internet with content. I think that's the secret, and do as many lives as you can, or whether they make sense to do it at that time or not. Just fire up a live stream and walk away and work on stuff. Seems to be the way to do it. Yeah, but I'm definitely most of the guys. I mean, most of the people out there, they're retired, or what they do all day is their job, and they work for themselves. I wish I could stream what I do all day at work. It would give everybody a really good idea of what goes on. But wife bought new tires for her wheels, so I got her old radials for my wheels because mine were done. Uh, they were getting to the point where I was getting nervous riding on them. So these are still near new, so they're going on my car. And she got brand new ones for her car. Yep. So I'm lazy, and I don't want to sit here with brake clean or Gooby Gone to get the stick 'em weight stuff off the back. We did have them put balance beads in them this time versus stick-on weights. So they got all the sticky paper on the back side of the wheel. So I'm just gonna knock it off with the wire wheel. Maybe. I don't care as much about my wheels as a lot of people do. It's kind of like painting carpet, The front looks good. Not so much worried about the back. I got a knee pad. Their home skillet. I got a knee pad. You just hold on. You just hold your horses there. Yeah, these Mickey Thompsons are the only tire I run. These are the ET Streets. Skinny Jean's got the R's, the Mickey Thompson R's for her car. I have never had an issue with these tires. I mean, they'll hook wherever. I don't need any, a white stripe going around on the inside of my wheel. So at least I care that much. I care that much just to get the sticky tape off. I may hit the outsides up with a little bit of polish just to hit the dull spots. I don't want to sit here with sandpaper to bring the inside of this wheel back out. It is not that important to me. Nobody pays any attention to this stuff anyway. They just see that big blue hair dryer up there and that's all they look at. I could spend 3 or 4 hours on the wheel, with some sandpaper and wet sanding and buffing and wet sanding and more wet sanding, but no thanks. No thanks. It ain't that kind of show. It ain't that kind of show. We're just getting the sticky off like that. She good. I may hit up some of these dull spots, but that's about it. Make them shiny. Oh yeah, what's up, Vic? How you doing, man? Everything's going well. Everything's going well. Chris Fisher made it in. Man, I ain't seen you in a while. What's going on with you? What's up, Ford? I wish my TV was just a little bigger so I could see all of that. Been busy? Heck yeah. A lot of car projects going on, I hear you. I know you secretly like this stuff, Vic. I know you secretly like Fords. It's no surprise to me. I don't blame you. Honestly, I ought to just hit the whole inside of this thing with that wire wheel. It doesn't look too shabby. Pretty nice cars. The Miami Cars of Coffee, is that what you said? Yeah, I ain't been on in a while doing a live stream. It really just, one, I haven't had a time, man. I had a wicked cold again. I don't know what the hell it is. It's crazy. But I've never had, back home, never had a problem with allergies. Rarely got sick. Here in Florida, man, I've been sick, allergies. I cut the grass the other day. We did some yard work a couple weekends ago, and I was mulching the leaves into the grass, and my nose and my throat felt like it was on fire. And once I was done, I came inside, and it was the saline solution spray up in my nose, both sides, and I had the shower head just blowing water into the back of my throat. Burning, just burning, and then all the snot just started coming out. It was gross, man. And then after that, I got sick as hell. Got sick as hell after that. And then Monday, I felt like crap, body aching, weak. Left work early Tuesday, didn't go back to work till Thursday. I still felt like crap on Thursday. Getting old sucks, I guess. One thing I dislike, so when they mounted these tires, they used that tire slick, that bead saver crap, the lube to slick the tires on. These are soft tires. A little soapy water would have been adequate. Now, if this was a serious track car, I'd have to break these down and wipe that crap out of the wheel, but this thing don't do no 4,000 RPM two-step launches anymore, so it'll be fine. But as a rule, and anybody that mounts tires, this kind of tire, radials or slicks or anything, you know you don't put grease on that bead, because you'll just, if this tire hooks, it's gonna spin. It'll spin inside of that wheel. And that's bad news. But I won't have to worry about that crap. My car, one, don't make that much power, and two, it don't hook on the street like that. It hooks, but it don't hook like that. I ain't toting the wheels on this thing. I prefer it to spin a little bit anyway. That way I don't break anything. I'm gonna catch you in it, so it don't matter to me. My air setup? What, the compressor? My air compressor? It ain't nothing fancy. Oh, my onboard air, yeah. I sure can. Maybe. Let me see. Please hold. Yeah, I can. Pretty simple, pretty straight away. Not much to it. Let me get you out of the let me get you out of here. Out of my little phone holder. All right, well, let's go to the back here. Your little onboard air class. All right. There it is. No, I'm kidding. So, this is the Vavor air compressor. Little guy. Airline regulated. For mine, which I did some Google research, and most people that run onboard air will set their regulators about 80 psi. So line runs to the front, and at the firewall are 2 MAC valves and 2 sensors. So I have boost pressure sensor and air pressure sensor, right? And those lines run out of the firewall and come down here, and they go down here. One goes to the top of the gate, if you can see it right there. One goes to the top of the gate, and the other one's coming out. It's still coming out of the top of the gate, but and that's it, man. One puts air on, and one tells me how much air I'm putting on. And this line is the boost control. It's pretty. How's it hooked up? Oh, okay. I don't know if I just went through that with you. Me from entering paradise because I am a foreigner is the reality of life that I have witnessed. All right, cool. Yep. Let me see if I can get you. Let me grab a flash cam light. I'll get you up underneath the dash. You can see the Mac valves and such. It's controlled with a boost leash, boost controller. That's how it's controlled, and I put in the amount of air pressure I want. So it's just a boost leash, and of course this is all boost leash's stuff. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. So there's my two sensors. All right, boost and pressure, and then there, barely see. Yeah, there you go. There are the Mac valves right there. So I control how much pressure. So ideally, you're supposed to be able to run a lightweight spring, let's say 5 pounds, and then you add air to it, just like CO2. It works just like CO2, but you're just using air, much cheaper sometimes. So I add air pressure to the top of the dome, right? And it increases my boost. If I wanted to turn my boost down, I would take air pressure away. So because I'm moving so much air, I have a 10-pound spring, which should give me at least 8 psi, 7, 8 psi boost. It doesn't. It only gives me 2 psi. So with the boost controller, I add air pressure to the dome of that to push. There we go. Let me zoom out. To push air on the top of that spring to make it more of a spring. So I have 18 pounds of air on top of a 10-pound spring to make 10 psi boost. And I can add as much air as I want and turn the boost up as much as I want. And I can turn it all the way down to where it's just on gate, which would be 2 psi. You just saw it. You just saw it. That's it. It's the sensors and the lines. One line runs out here, and one line runs to the boost controller. That's it. Now that I fixed the leak, on my tank, I can go out all night, let's say 6 hours, and it will not turn on. The switch is off at 120 and on at 90. So I can go out all night and race and screw around, and that might cut on one time. Oh my God, Mario, come on, don't spam the chat. Read the room, Mario. Jeez Louise. Hit that like button, Mario, on your way out. Now, my 10 psi spring only makes 2 psi boost. I add 18 pounds of air to the top of that 10-pound spring to make 10 pounds of boost. That's, yes, that's, you could say that's constant use. Now, is that getting it? That's getting into boost pretty much every traffic light, getting into boost, because once it's the car sees 2 psi, it triggers those MAC valves to open and push air to the dome of the wastegate. So yes, constant use. Yeah, I get a, yeah. You know, if like on a good night where I'm doing back to back racing and I'm getting into boost hard, it'll probably turn on once. Mario. Hey, it's Ryan. What is up? What is up, Ryan? Where you been hiding? You get that car done yet, bud? Yeah, the nice thing about doing onboard air is you don't have to worry about getting your CO2 bottle filled. And if you get a leak and you lose all your CO2, you know, and you decide to go out fucking around on the street and turn your bottle on, find out your bottle's empty, you know, and some Honda busts your ass because you ain't got no boost, you're gonna feel pretty dumb. With onboard air, you just turn the damn thing on and you got it anytime you need it. Oh, been quitting smoking, going back to the gym, huh? Well, look at you, you damn quitter. Waiting for custom parts. Jesus beans. Yeah. How long has it been since you had a smoke, Ryan? Yeah. You guys probably, if y'all were in at the same time, you guys saw me having a conversation with John Hickman. He's a pretty cool guy out in California. He does a lot of nice work on some really high end cars. Uh, you guys should probably go check him out. Really nice stuff. Right now, he's got a Ford GT that's going to auction, I believe. Or no, it's for sale on Bring a Trailer. That's right. It's on for sale on Bring a Trailer. It's a beautiful car, beautiful GT. You guys, he's got a lot of nice stuff. If y'all get bored, go check him out. John Hickman. He's a cool cat. You can scroll up through the chat and see his channel, and just click on it and go to the channel and check him out and see if you'd like to sub to him or what has you. He's a cool guy, real nice fella. You gotta make it last about another. I had 2 puffs about an hour ago. Man, I have quit smoking probably 5 times, and I have found that it's hard but easier to just do it cold turkey. Because if you keep your smokes around and you keep taking a hit or two here or there, you're gonna keep having that urge and you're gonna want to go burn a smoke. So if you just turn it off in your brain, it's like the last time I quit, I went to the store, bought a pack of smokes, lit it up, hit it once, And it was just like, man, in my brain, it just flipped a switch and said, "Fuck this." I flicked a cigarette out the window and threw the whole pack out of the damn window, and just and I was done with it. Done with it. Didn't want another cigarette after that. The first time I quit, I drank a lot. And when I quit smoking, I had to quit drinking at the same time, and it was horrible, absolutely horrible. Two things I love to do, got rid of them, both at the same time. But I found it easier to just cold turkey it and be pissed off for a couple days. But you keep, tempting yourself. I'll just take a couple hits, and then you're right back after it. Because you're going to get in that scenario where you're pissed off and you want to burn a smoke, or you eat a good fucking steak and some mashed potatoes and you want to burn a smoke, and you're going to want that smoke. Burning the shorts. Yep, old ashtray raider. Did that shit for a while too. One time I quit eating jelly beans. I quit smoking and I just started eating jelly beans, Starburst jelly beans. Jelly beans is a natural laxative too. Keep that in mind. But it's tough, man. Either way you do it, it's fucking tough. But I'm fucking douche fluting it up now, and I started douche fluting like almost 2 years ago. And every time I buy one of these stupid things, I'm like, I fucking quit. I fucking quit. And I don't do it because I'm lazy and I'm trifling. But I fucking just hit this old douche flute. The good thing about this is you don't stink. And you don't get that fucking nasty ashtray taste in your mouth. But it's nice. Oh, yeah. Mmm. Minty. Yeah, quitting smoking sucks. Done it a few times, man. Done it a few times. What kind of tires? These are Mickey Thompsons. They're Mickey Thompson ET Streets. 275 60s. These were on the wife's car, and because they're 29s, it fucked with her ABS. So she had to pull the ABS fuse out, or she had pulsing pedal and pretty much no brakes. So she went back to a 275 50 15 on her car. So it's same tire height as factory, so she can keep her ABS and stuff. Because her car sucks to stop anyway. Gross. How much air pressure do I run? Generally, I run about 15 pounds. If I'm going to go fucking around, most of the time when I'm just cruising, going somewhere, there's 20 pounds of air on. The people that mounted them, they got these things pumped up. There's probably 35 pounds of air in this tire right now, which is crazy. But yeah, 15 pounds, 16 pounds. I was always told that you never want to go lower than the wheel size. I don't know. I never had to, but You know, that was the old heads back in the day. What size your wheel? 15. Don't go no lower than 15. Okay. Sure. I should grab my buffing ball. Just do this with the damn buffing ball. The buffing ball, the buffing ball. Do you know the buffing ball? I do know the buffing ball. And I ain't trying to put in that kind of work right now. Just want to touch these things up. Be done with it. I thought about getting a powder coated matte bronze. I thought about doing. Get the centers matte bronze and leave the polished lip. I think that would look pretty sharp against the black car. Jeez. Crazy how shiny these are, but how dirty they are. Really need to get the buffing ball out. It's gonna irritate the shit out of me. But anyway, fuck it. Ooh, that's a lot. Let me see if I can read all that. Come on, eyeballs. Focus, eyeballs. Big brick parts. Going. Ah, damn it! The message disappeared. Let me get off my butt real quick. Yeah, scratch the shit out of the inside of this edge here. Damn. More motivation to buy my own damn tire machine. Start a GoFundMe, you guys. Start a GoFundMe so I can get a tire machine and a balancer. Start doing this shit myself. Can't have nothing without somebody else fucking it up sometimes. And chew the edge of this up. Crazy. These radials, man, they're soft. You don't have to be aggressive with these things to put them on. I mean, you pretty much damn mount them without a tire machine. I'll get to your question in just a second there, Ryan. It went away on the screen. Back on the suspension. Oh, yeah. And the active suspension. Yeah, you're doing all kinds of crazy stuff with that thing. Did you ever get those control arms you're talking about? You were going to get the longer, lower control arms? And I suspect you're all healed up from your little appendix deal. Back to farting and eating regular food now. You're gonna make me do it. You're gonna make me do it. I don't wanna. Maybe that's for another day. For another day. Still waiting for those, huh? Dang. Show up with a cross member. You know how to TIG weld, don't you? You know how to TIG weld, don't you? You just start buy you some damn tube, man, and just start making this stuff. I think I'm gonna have to hit this with the buffing ball. Just to get some of these dull spots out. I don't know. I need to get some center caps for the back wheels. Should probably sit sit here and wet sand these bitches too. Probably just wet sand them on out. Spend my life getting them back out, polishing them back out. I can't believe that. Nicked up the side of that. Oh well. Maybe nobody will notice but me. Oh, jinkies. Oh yeah. I hear you. As you get older, man, you lose more and more of that time. It sucks. But I think I'm gonna hit these up. Part of me wants to wet sand these with about 3,000 and really polish the shit out of them. And the other part of me says don't do it. The inside of the wheel definitely could wet sand them out and bring them back around. But no, not on this car. Not on this car. Just doing that a little bit by hand really helped out. What up, badass? What you doing, man? Yeah, Ben asked about the onboard air. Yeah, man. Yeah, he asked about the onboard air. Hopefully I gave him enough info. Hopefully. I don't know if I did or didn't. Hopefully I answered his questions in my ramblings. But it's pretty simple. Nothing to it, really. Nothing to it. Especially if you get a wastegate that already has 2 provisions on the top of the hat. If not, like I had to do, I had to drill mine and tap it for another 1/4 inch fitting. But I mean, that's easy peasy stuff. I'm pretty sure I've got a video of doing it. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think I do. I'm pretty sure I got a video of doing the onboard air. Might be a video and not a live stream. Ready for vacation? I'm going to Bradenton tomorrow to meet up with Daryl, Metal Art Customs. Meet up with him, and he's going to be hanging out with a few other guys, YouTubers and such. So I'm going to hang out with him tomorrow at Bradenton and then watch the burnout competition.
So you got the haircut on. Ready to roll it.
Nice.
Brought your blower back.
You brought 2 blowers. Cool.
Haha. Surprised you don't have them back on yet.
No. No, I'm just arguing with myself about hitting them with the buffing ball and Maybe do a little 3000 grit on the dull spots.
No, they look fine.
And then I kind of want to go
I
ahead
polished them, and then you've polished them since then.
yeah, I kind of want to go ahead and order the center caps for them too.
Yeah, that's like $300.
Yeah.
I'd say throw them on and rock them because you can see your axle logo, can't you? On the back.
Yeah.
It's fine. You don't need center caps.
Yeah.
You can't see mine.
Yeah, I'll probably order center caps.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'm just talking to some peoples. All
You said don't do it as far as standing.
the normals. Yeah. Yeah, well, I had an F-250 that I bought, and the guy let the wheels go to shit. And I think I put four or 5 hours into each wheel.
Easily.
Wet sanding and buffing and wet sanding and buffing.
I don't think you put quite as many in these.
No, I did not put nowhere near the hours into these as I did those on the F-250.
You need to post it before and after though. These came back to life. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a video.
Oh.
Yeah, Mac is cool. He does a lot of cool work too. Metal Art Customs, if y'all aren't sub to him, do it. That came out of the kit of the house.
Both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, came out of
I
the
don't know how tight mine are supposed to be.
hand tight.
I put them on like a lug nut and then just a little turn after that, so it should be fine.
As long as you went, give it the
You can
old
check.
1-2.
You can check it. Because my tag is not too tight. So, I'll dig up. You want to leave yours back here or you gonna roll them back up front?
I'm gonna probably just throw them in the back of the truck till Sunday, and I might put them on if we're gonna do something. I don't
I
know.
think the only show is Auburndale on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss all the car shows Saturday. There's a couple.
It's an even one. I don't think there's anything Sunday. This Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, heading to bed. 5:30 comes early. Yes, it does. I know all about that life, my friend. I get up at 5 every day. Take it easy, man. Good luck with your quitting smoking. Got a 95 F350 with a 460 in it. Old big block. Manual transmission. How hard is it to change the transmission and transfer case? It's not hard at all, really. Honestly, it's not. It's just nuts and bolts. Nuts and bolts and a few levers. You know, it's not hard at all. If you've got a transmission jack and concrete, it makes life a lot easier. But you and a buddy could definitely do it without a transmission jack. Just, you know, take transfer case off first. The bolts on the transfer case could be a little bitchy, especially the top ones, you know, because you can't get a socket in there. You got to use a wrench. So take the top ones out first. Drain your fluids. Pop it out. Nothing to it, man. Like I said, just nuts and bolts. Yeah, why are you here? This is for Ford lovers only. We all got matching tattoos on our peckers. Mine only has the F and the D, though. I couldn't get the O and the R in there. Yeah, definitely easy to take that transmission transfer case off first. My brother and I did his 90 Bronco when we were kids. We had to put a clutch in it, and we left the transfer case on, and I was in the back and he was in the front, and we laid down on our backs and just used our feet and lifted the transmission up with our feet and pushed that fucking thing in there. You were a watcher? Or at least be the spit, man. Jeez, man. Things start drying up. Just you can be the baby lotion guy. Lotion, lotion, lotion. I'll bring my rubber tipped tweezers. Just don't pinch it too hard. Wow, yeah, 95 F350 with a 460 and automatic. You bought it brand new. Damn. Damn. Yeah, those things are getting harder and harder to find in big block trucks. A friend back home, Mike, he had a nice one. He had his own Facebook page for that truck, Mudzilla, for the longest time, and then he sold that truck, and then it passed through a few people's hands. The last guy got it put like fucking 50-inch tires on it, 47s or something like that, and made it a monster. I think it had 44s on it. But yeah, that thing was cool. It was a big block automatic truck. It would do anything you wanted it to. It was crazy. This old red truck. I've had this old red truck longer than I've had anything. Shit, what am I? How old am I? Yeah, 20s. Yeah, 20, fuck. 18 years? 18, 19 years, something like that. I was in my 20s when I got it from my dad. When I bought it from my dad, I was in my 20s. I don't know how deep in my 20s I was. 22, 23, somewhere in there. What up, Eric? How you doing, man? '82. Sleepy time. Are you live? Question mark with the snooze. Yeah, I'm live. Here I am. Sleepy time videos. Hell yeah. The compressor, yeah, it's a little loud. I mean, it's not god awful. With the windows down, cruising, it's 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 bearable. You know, it's not drowning the music out in the car. If I turn the radio on, it's not drowning the music out. If it was in a trunk, or if I could mount it under the car, I definitely would. But if it was a notch and you had it in the trunk, you probably wouldn't hear it. Yeah, it ain't bad for old truck, old Ford. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's as loud. I really don't know how to describe it. It's loud, yes, but it's not ungodly loud. It's not waking up the neighbors when it turns on. Instead, going down the road, you know it cuts on, but it's not. It's not louder than the wind coming through the car. Yeah, yeah. If you use the rubber isolators and mount it in the back corner somewhere, you probably never hear it, or if you do, it wouldn't be would. Ooh, excuse me. It wouldn't be much. So like I said, with the windows down, I barely hear it, but I don't have the best hearing to begin with. Yeah, exactly. You know it's there, but not overbearing. It's not gonna piss you off. When it was cycling all the time because it had that leak, it was pissing me off. I know that because it went from maybe turning on once in a night to turning on every half a mile, which is crazy. It had it had such a big leak, but you couldn't hear it, which was weird. And it ended up being the pressure switch. Yeah, for onboard air is what we're talking about. Square body. Yes. Yes. You're going to have to take a hydraulic line out of the bell housing. Yep. Should be on a quick connect. And they're not fun to bleed. If you can get the front end up, because those pitch down. If it's like at 90, and like most of the Fords, that the master pitches down. If you could jack the truck up and get that master level as possible, it makes bleeding that clutch a whole lot easier. Yeah. Yeah, you can also bench bleed it as well. Take the line and put it in a reservoir, fill your reservoir and put the line in the end of it, and have somebody use their hand and push the clutch pedal down and get as much of the air out of it as you can, and then hook it up. You can also, I don't know if you can bench bleed the slave or not. I never tried. Yeah, yeah, because that hydraulic line isn't going to give you much room. The truck's got a 302 in it. It still has the EFI 302 in it, 5.0. Yeah, geez, there should be. I mean, if you YouTube that, there should be tons and tons of videos on people pulling those out and what you need to do and such. But it's pretty straight away. I mean, there's nothing stupid about it. If you're putting a new clutch in it, get that thing right. Get your clutch disc in there perfect, and you shouldn't have any issues going back together. When you put that clutch alignment tool in there, and you start snugging your pressure plate bolts up, what I do is I'll snug my bolts, but leave it just loose enough to where I can rattle that clutch disc, and I'll rattle that clutch disc a little bit, and then I'll pull the alignment tool out just a touch and kind of get a feel for it. But once you get your clutch pressure plate tight, that alignment tool, you should be able to pull that out. You could fart and that clutch alignment tool would come out of there. You shouldn't have to yank on it hard. You should just be able to put your pinky in there and just flip it right out. It should not be tight at all. If it is tight and you're having a hard time pulling that alignment dowel out, then your clutch isn't aligned correctly. It's either up, down, left, or right, and you just need to get it centered. And that alignment tool should come right out of there with ease. Absolute ease. Yeah, I've never, on older shit, with the old style, but the internal one on a Ford, I don't think I've ever done an internal slave, bench bladed internal slave before. Maybe it comes, doesn't the Ford come as an assembly anyway? It comes with everything all together and bled already if you're replacing it all. But if you have to take your line off, then with the quick connect, it should seal the slave side of things. Yes, I race my car. Oh yeah. Spray the shit out of it. Yeah. Yeah, right. The truck has a master and slave. Yes, absolutely right. Uh, Forced induction is definitely where it's at. If you're not cramming that air in there, bud. You're not cramming that air in there. You're not doing anything these days, unless you got 3 or 4 nitrous kits, or you're part of Team No Jet. If you're part of Team No Jet, then one big solenoid will do you. Yeah, geez, it's been a long time. Been a long time since I've had to deal with one of those. But everything nowadays, like when we did skinny jeans, is because we went hydraulic. Her car is hydraulic clutch now, since we did the 6-speed swap to it, and that came pre-bled, and they're quick connectors, and everything gets sealed. Uh, so when you disconnect it, it automatically seals the line and the slave. So you just plug it back in, and you're done. Pump the pedal a couple times. When we did hers, it came pre-filled and everything. So we just connected a line and pumped the pedal a half a dozen times, and it was good to go. Absolutely no error, and it was nice. 250 with a 250 kicker. That's what's up. The motor in a truck is it's stock, yes, but when I bought the motor for it, it has what was it, 45 more horsepower than stock, which isn't much, and but when you go from 185 horsepower to 239 horsepower, it's a big difference in the old truck there. The motor in the Mustang is stock. Yep, it's a stock Gen 1 out of a 14 Mustang. Rebuild every 10 runs. Who's doing that? Who's doing that? That's big money stuff there. That's Hemi motor stuff there. Shit, my car's been boosted for 2 years, and it's doing just fine. Everybody talks shit too when I put the turbo on. Everybody talks shit. Oh, it ain't gonna last long. Those motors never do. You might get a year out of it, and I got no trouble. I got absolutely no trouble. No, my truck is 2-wheel drive. Oh, the old Sport Track, the V8 in it. Yeah, it should be the 4.6, 117,000. Yeah, hell yeah. This old truck is 136,000 miles on the odometer. Not bad for a 90. Hey there, Lathan. How you doing, man? How's things going in your neck of the woods? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely always somebody faster. There's no bones about that. But yeah, I've never had a motor that ridiculous to where I had to rebuild it every season, or 10 passes, or recheck. The Windsor that used to be in my Fox body, now you did check the lash on it once a month, because it was all solid roller. But other than that, I mean, I never took it out to check rod bolts. Never did any of that shit. Turn 18, so I got bills. I hear you. Yeah, that was the only thing I had to worry about with that. Really, really, and it wasn't a worry. I think out of the 4 or 5 years that motor was in the car, I may have had to tighten a rocker or two. Generally they were always spot on. Uh, Never got noisy. Didn't have that Singer sewing machine clickety clackety all the time. I don't know. It was a really good motor. It was a really good motor. Yeah, turning 18 is the fun part. I don't know. I was on my own when I was 18. So it wasn't much fun for me. But yeah. 18 years old. Boy. If I could go back to when I was 18, Jesus, beans, would I do a lot of shit different. Boy, oh boy, would I do a lot of shit different. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, me too. My dad threw me out of the house when I was 16 years old. Don't come back. No, I didn't. In 2 years, I couch hopped. Couch hopped for 2 years. And then I finally decided to get my shit together. That's when y'all listen to news on the radio. Square body, you're older than I am. That's back when you used to flip that 8-track. You put your you put your Led Zeppelin or your Queen 8-track in and ride around on a Saturday, cruising the strip. Yeah, I think really, honestly, I think the only I would change. I probably would have. I probably would have taken school a lot more seriously, and financially, I would have. I would like to have been a lot more mature financially. That's for sure. Almost 60. Damn. Square body, you are definitely older than I am. You're definitely older than I am by at least 4 years. Beckham Turner Overdrive. What in the fuck is that? 44? Son of a bitch. Let's see, I'll be 46 in May. 44. No lie, you're full of shit. You're at least 54. Yeah, I'll be 46 in May. Damn, Square Body, you got your shit together when you were early, when you were young. Shit, I thought I was doing something when I was what? When I was when I was 20. When I was 20, I bought my first house, and I thought I was doing something then because everybody I knew still lived with their fucking parents, and I'd been couch hopping and I moved into duplexes when I was 18. I moved into these duplexes, and it was awful, fucking awful. I had a bed. I had a bed, no dresser, no couch, no TV, nothing. And that's when, a cell phone was just for phone calls. You couldn't watch videos on it, you couldn't do shit. And it fucking sucked. Had a bed and no sheets, no pillow, just a fucking bed. And used used hoodies for blankets and pillows, and just started getting after it because I didn't want to keep living like that. And it fucking, uh, I called them the roach plexes because the roaches in this little piece of crap 1-bedroom duplex I was renting. The roaches were 3 inches long and bigger than your thumb. And I remember the first night I slept there, I woke up and had roaches in my hair. Oh, you want to talk about fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And called the landlord, just cussing up a storm. And like, well, you can bomb the place if you want. Oh, great. So I went after work, went to Lowe's, got a bunch of roach bombs, and lit them. I think I bought 3 packs of them fucking things. Lit them bitches off in there, and the people that lived in that same duplex come outside. What in the fuck is that smell? And I'm like, y'all can smell that? Yeah. It was hilarious because I bombed my little room. I bombed my side of the duplex, and it fogged everybody's apartments. It fogged everybody's. It was a good time. Slept on the floor 2 years with pads and blankets. Yeah. Nice Camaro. Nice Camaro. Boy, what's wrong with you? Camaro. Be YouTubes. Boy. Nice Camaro. Man. Let me turn this just a little bit. LOL, I know, but you boy. Let me turn this a little bit. Son of a bitch. Play with my emotions. Sorry, having health problem 52. Tell you what, man. I'm getting there. I'm already on freaking blood pressure medication, which is crazy. Got a 5-speed in the car. Yeah, my car has a TKX 5-speed in it. I've got a Intellitronics digital dash in mine. Got the old boot boppers in there. Whoa, what's going on with my... Come on, cord. There you go. I'll zoom in a little bit for you. Yeah, so I've got the digital dash in mine. Yep. Got the old sending unit in there so the gas gauge works. Flip the Mustang back. Flip the camera backwards so the Mustang's behind us. You fucking crazy. If I flip it backwards, then you're going to have to look at me. There you go. I'll give you the better of the two evils. See you later, sleepy time. Thanks for hanging out, man. You made a hole in the sky. You fucking up our ozone layer, man. Yeah. All right, old timer. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for hanging out. New AC compressor or condenser, huh? His square body hasn't seen a car behind him since he was at the first. He was the first. Oh, Jesus Christ. 12 ounces. 12 ounces in 12 seconds. Hell yeah. What's up, Drew? How you doing, man? Yeah. All 2 pounds of Freon. Gone. Winning's winning. Highway mirrors, yeah. Well, for this truck, they would be considered tow mirrors, I think. This was a lariat. Well, this is a lariat, so it had the option of the power windows and locks. It's all right. Square Body wins all the races he buys himself out of. I've been all right, Drew. I've been doing all right, man. You know, typical. Get a cold here or there. Got an LS in that box? Mm-mm-mm. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I think the Lightning had the little plastic mirrors, like car mirrors on them. They didn't have the big door mirrors like that. The Euro mirrors, I think is what they called them back then. Something like this, but truck size. I think them be fighting words there, Square Body. Them be fighting words. Not everybody identifies like that, Square Body. some of us ain't that way. The Pinto, it's got a 8.8 with pretty much everything you could do to it, done to it. Watch me take brakes off a car. Yeah, geez Louise. Probably that 67 Trans Am I was screwing with. LS is for the faint. LS is for the people that don't like going fast. LS stands for low and slow. Fix it again, Tony. Fiat. Oh, man. They just don't stop writing up trucks at work. Ugh. Back tire? Heck no, Square Body. That's heads up. That's heads up racing, bud. No back tire, no hit, no wiggle, no jiggle. You're going to have to give me the tennis ball, though. I'll take the tennis ball if I race you. If you don't know what the tennis ball is, I'll school you. Love sissies. I'll give you anything you want. I'll give you anything you want, Corn. Anything you want. Back tire, no tire, one tire, 3 cylinders. I'm just kidding. That's gonna be heads up too there, bud. Do I have a chainsaw? Yeah, I still have one. I haven't used it since I moved to Florida. 418. I used to have a 418 Windsor in this car. I'd fucking race anybody. I didn't give a shit what it was. I pull full wire. Let me unhook your MSD box. Let me unplug your MSD. We'll get after it. 460 with the 3-speed. That's what I'm talking about. 3-speed with a granny first gear. Oh hell. All right. What track we meeting at? What track we meeting at and when? We'll get it all out. We'll get it all out in the wind. Run what you brung. Loser buys dinner. I get a buy run. Well, you're not too far away from Florida. Dump truck rear end in a 95. I don't know. Yeah. It's yeah. You see all my damn micro scratches in that thing. Drives me crazy. It'll get painted. I'll repaint it, and I got to do something about these water spots. You see the water spots in the glass? Get some vinegar and newspaper or something. Might get those out. Meet in Georgia. I don't know if they're gonna like me kind of people coming up there. Oh, punk out money. God damn. Oh, and you drive. Oh my goodness. Fine steel wool. All right. I'll give it a try. It drives me nuts, the water stains on the glass, but I mean, it is the original glass from 1986, so can't complain but so much. Punk out money. Great googly. Punk out money. He didn't say how much though, square body. He didn't say how much. It'd be $1. Be $2. Read about where he drank a beer. Just one beer? Hell yeah. Cheap date. 10K minimum. 10K punk out money. Great day. Yeah. I think I can roll at least $22.75 in quarters. I think I got that at least in quarters. Why risk your motor for less than 10K? Jeez Louise. Maybe we should do maybe we need to do our own drag and drive, right? We do our own drag and drive. Let's have it on this scale, right? The best fuel economy. The one that can actually make it to all the destinations and who wins overall. And we'll do it on a point scale. 10 points for fuel economy. 10 points to whoever wins the races. Who consistently wins the races. And yeah, I think we can make something happen. Company truck has an issue at about 140. Oh, slight vibration in the wheel. Do you feel it in your seat? If you feel it in your seat, it's probably your drive shaft getting ready to go bye-bye. What up, Elko? I see you changed your name back. Elko soup. Soup, Elko. Yeah, when you were on JG's live stream the other day, your name was different. It was like Troy or Roy. Yeah, Roy. It was Roy. Right? Wasn't it Roy? Yeah. Your government name. Oh. Elko, you just in time. Old Square Body was talking that shit, saying how he's going to gap the shit out of everybody. That's his green card name. Sideline racing. You come on, man. I'm a keyboard racer. Let me get my keyboard out. Gap your ass. Now I'm old, so we're gonna have to do the old school tree, you know, with the boop boop boop. That pro tree stuff that is too much for me. My old hips don't let me. Everybody's fast on jack stands. You damn right. You damn right. Don't make me put my car on the lift. Don't make me put my car on the lift. That's when shit get real. No. All right. Fuck, anybody use jack stands anymore anyway? Now everybody's got them fucking pro jacks and all kinds of shit. Whips run on hot dog juice. Hot dog water. Hot dog water. That's that E30 stuff. It's hot dog water. Mine runs on pure grain alcohol. You know, pump stuff. We should do an all motor heads up, and then we'll do power adders heads up. Yeah. Get gapped by a fucking Honda. Gapped by a Honda. Bah, 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 bah. Gone. See, on gate, my car won't make but 2 pounds. My car won't make but 2 pounds on gate, so you might have a chance. Might have a damn good chance. And it's full quarter-mile stuff. We ain't doing no 1/8 mile sissy shit. Quarter-mile shit. No 1/8 mile sissy shit. If we're going to run 1/8 mile, I'll just bring a Kia. And I will gap the shit out of everybody. Old broke country boy my ass. Square body full of shit. It's so full of shit's coming out of his ears. Look at him. Yeah. When the government needs a loan, they call Square Body. Square Body, it's old Don T. We need some money. We gotta buy some bullets. All right, Don T, I got you. No. This is what making it looks like. This is what making it looks like. This is scraping by. This is what scraping by looks like, bud. Summer love. What is up? Are you a mechanic? You got some questions? Well, what you got? There's more than enough of us mechanics in the chat that might be able to. You talk about me again, Square Body? There's enough of us mechanics in the chat. You could probably ask any question, and one of us might know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, my car, my 15-second Mustang is slow. Flux capacitor. Shit, everybody needs one of those. It's usually the saddest receipt of or the your hair dryer is probably messed up. Need a big blue alternator like this one. What we got? Summer love. What you got? You got an 06 Grand Prix. Hell yeah. I don't know what's wrong with it. Heat blows cold. It's spilling under my head and on my serpentine belt, and it acts like it wants to overheat. Yeah, spilling under your hood. It sounds like you got a coolant leak, and being that it is a Grand Prix, I guarantee you the coolant in that looks really orange and rusty. Typical Grand Prix issues. So most likely you're going to need, it's either a hose or the water pump. Most likely. Yeah, I understood what you meant, Summer. I understood. Miss Love. Yeah. It's getting on your belts, most likely the water pump. Here comes the backup. Is a water pump pretty costly for a Grand Prix? Nowadays, absolutely. Nowadays, absolutely. It'll probably set you back a few $100 to have somebody put a water pump on there for you. Unless you know a mechanic that can do it for you, then you may just be out a couple $100. If you take it to a shop, you'll probably be out a few $100. Water pump probably set you back 40, 50, and then have maybe somebody that your pops, your uncle, your brother that knows how to work on cars to do it. Might save you a pile of money doing it that way. Yeah, 05 Grand Prix, that water pump shouldn't be that expensive. But yeah, these days everything's expensive, so I wouldn't think it would be more than $50 or $60 for a water pump for a Grand Prix, for 05 Grand Prix. you're going to need a water pump, coolant. If the coolant is really, really orange, it means it has rust in it. So you're going to want to flush the cooling system, which anybody that knows what they're doing can do it with a water hose. Pretty simple, straight away. Flush it, put the new water pump on, fill it up with fresh coolant. You should be good to go. Yeah, labor is where it's at. So that's probably a 2-hour job. Most shops in my area are 175 an hour. Most shops. You know, you might be able to get a friend of the family that knows cars to do it for $100, or you know, maybe make them some dinner or something, and they'll do it for you. But it's not a bad job, but it's not the easiest car in the world to work on. But it's not a bad job. $1,700. Oh, for the car. $1,700 for the car 10 years ago at an auction, and it's been the best engine. So hey, yeah, no shit. That's $1,700 10 years ago for that car is a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. And you ain't really had to put no money into it since. Nothing wrong with that. It doesn't owe you anything. But the question is, do you want to put, you know, $500-$600 in it? You know, you kind of got your money out of it. If it's your only ride, it's worth the money. But if it ain't your only ride, then post that thing up for sale, $4,000, make you some money off of it. Pack of nabs and a can of Viennas. Gotta melt some cheese on those Viennas. Old sliced cheese, old school. Man, I tell you what, growing up, man, we were so damn poor. We were so damn poor, we used to take cans of tuna fish and squeeze as much tuna juice out of it as you could. And then we'd take and put that in a bowl and put barbecue sauce in it and stir it up. And it would taste like barbecue if you used your imagination. Yeah, get your 4Runner. Heck yeah, that's where it's at. Back in the ass, man. I tell you what, man. I used to live off of saltine crackers. I'd buy a box of saltine crackers, and every night for dinner I'd eat half a sleeve of saltine crackers, and that was what I had for dinner. Air sandwiches. That pretty much, man. You know, we were that house that always had peanut butter but no jelly. You know, we had Kool-Aid, no sugar. We were that house. You know, shit after 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 I got thrown out when I was a kid, man, that's how I lived. That's how I lived for a long time. Pack of ramen, you know, that back when ramen was 25 cents a pack. You can go to the grocery Tiger and get you about 10 packs of ramen and a box of saltine crackers, and that's what you lived off of. Yeah, shoot, man. We used to take MREs to school for our sack lunches. My dad was in the army, and he used to bring home cases of MREs, and he'd open them all up before we went to school and take the matches out of them. And that's what we took to school for lunches. Yes, sir. Good old MRE. We used to call them meals rejected by Ethiopians back then. because back when I was a kid, the Ethiopian people were the you know the poorest of the poor, and they had not a damn thing, and their MREs were so bad that them motherfuckers didn't even want them. The chili mac, god damn, I remember that. Chili mac, yeah, the chili mac, and what was it, the lasagna, and the ice cream, the freeze dried ice cream. You pour a little hot water in it, or cold water, whatever you want to. Yep. And the chitlets, you used to get the chitlets, little square gums in there. Peaches. I don't remember the fruits, man. Honestly, I remember the ice cream and the stale ass crackers. I don't remember the fruit. Oh yeah, good times. I remember my dad would open up. He'd get. It might have been the chili mac when we were kids. He'd get a few bags. Get a few bags of that shit and put it in a frying pan and heat it up for us. And that'd be dinner. And those stale ass crackers. Ah, I tell my kids stories all the time because he's ungrateful sometimes. Like most kids. I tell him stories about when I was growing up, and like, dude, you would not know what to do. You would not know what to do. He's 8 years old now, and when I was 8 years old, I pushed a push mower around the neighborhood and cut grass for money, so my little fat ass could buy candy from the damn grocery store. We'd walk, what, 2 miles? We walked 2 miles to 7-Eleven in the summertime, get Slurpees with grass cutting money. And it was like $5 a yard, $10 a yard. Oh, yeah. I lived off of ramen for a long time. Got to where I was creative with that shit. We were putting shit in ramen before putting shit in ramen was cool. Yeah, we used to put the egg in there. We'd take deli ham, slice up deli ham, put deli ham in there, boil that shit all together. Soy sauce, put a little soy sauce in there while it was boiling. That's long before I tell you what, you ain't never lived without money until you eating cereal with fucking cold water in it. You don't know what you don't know what poverty is until you put tap water in your fucking bowl of Captain Crunch. Eggs, bologna, yeah, bologna. Yep. We used to fry it up first. We'd fry that bologna up and put it in there after the ramen was all cooked up. Honeycomb with water. Yep. You know that life. I can't do it no more, man. It's too the sodium in it is just awful. Just awful, the sodium in ramen. I was doing those Asian noodles for a while. I used to get them in a case from a Sam's Club, man. Get them Asian noodles, and it just my sodium levels were through the freaking roof eating that stuff. Yeah. You gotta fight the ants and roaches, yes sir. I was just telling that story a little bit ago, Elko, about my duplex that I lived in. That freaking cockroaches would carry you away. I didn't have food back then to worry about. I had a box of saltines in the cabinet. I didn't have to worry much about them getting into that. hint of sugar. A hint of sugar in what? Ramen? Man, honeycomb cereal. I still remember what that tastes like. How many of y'all remember? How many of y'all remember when you was kids and you used to eat Captain Crunch and scratch the shit out of the roof of your mouth? How many of y'all remember that feeling? I still remember that feeling. It was good. It was good. Took sugar for coffee. Powdered milk and cereal. Oh, I didn't see him say something about powdered milk. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. That's just bad. That's just bad. Mm. Or condensed milk in a can. You know what a roach sounds like in a microwave. Jesus Christ. I can't I can't say I know what that sounds like, but I can imagine. I could damn sure imagine. Pop pop, huh? Ugh, yeah. Blah. Gross. Mm. Ugh. Ugh. Hell yeah. Man, I tell y'all what, man, it's been great talking with everybody. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I wake up early and head out to Bradenton. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Stay out of trouble.